Hi, I'm Mark DeGange, and welcome to my channel, Being the Light, where we offer meditations, healings, activations. We dive into the words of the masters and a whole lot more. So hit the subscribe button and you'll see how much great content we have going on here. Today I'm going to dive into a little of the coronavirus story, dealing with fear, immune system, and all that good stuff. And this doesn't just pertain to coronavirus, it pertains to everyday life. One great healer said, the first step in the healing process is to allay the fear. And that's so true. When you fear, what happens to you? You shut down. You get tight. You implode. You turn off your healing juices. You depress your immune system. So we don't want to fear here. That's the absolute worst thing you can do. Now I have to make this admission. During the entire process, since whenever it's been, February through now, we're the last day of July, I have not feared once the coronavirus. So you may think, okay, this guy's a little dizzy, he's a little out of it, to think he can just waltz through this whole thing without being affected. Believe me, I'm affected as much as anyone else. When I walk into a supermarket, I can feel the distancing, I can feel the hesitation. I can feel what this mask thing is all about. You don't see people's faces anymore. It's like their identity is being stripped down, taken away on some level, rather than being themselves, embracing, because all of their identity, their soul comes into their face, into their expression, into their eyes. Oh boy, that's not right. So the fear is being spewed out by talking heads, medias, doctors, reports, the drug industry. Well, why should we fear anything? Listen to that. Should you fear anything in your life? Is anything greater than the mighty I Am presence, God within? Nothing is. And yet, we're bowing down to something that may even be I won't say man-made, but man-tampered with, making even a greater issue. Yes, many people have passed away, but how many of those people, if they really did some real statistics, didn't have any pre-existing condition? Lungs, heart, cardiovascular system, cancer. Most of them, almost all of them did. Comorbidities, immunocompromised, or they were very old. Yes, in rest homes, nursing homes, many have passed away, and it's a sad thing. But the COVID-19 statistics say the average age of death is at least 80, which is about as long as a normal human lifespan at this point. So what's the deal? Whatever the deal is, I want to share something. Today, as I was driving down the highway with my wife, talking to our daughter about this whole situation, the coronavirus, and I said this before, but it came to me more clearly. Now, here you have these options of how you're going to deal with this thing, or how real you're making it, okay? And of course, as I said, I don't fear it in the least. But all the big boys, the Birx and the Faucis and the medical authorities, are steering you away toward this future panacea that's going to come hopefully, hopefully, and they won't rush all these tests and these trials, which I heard they're even bypassing animal testing. There's a number of drug companies vying to be the one in this warp speed healing process. So, what I'm saying is, they're pushing all your attention away from empowering yourself through what you can do and just separate, close off, stay away, stay in your house, shut down businesses, and the whole 9 yards. Do you see what that is? It's about separation. It's about covering, fear, pulling in. That's what fear does. Fear creates stress. Stress depresses your immune system greatly. We don't want to do that. But the point I was making about my realization on the highway is pushing your attention away from that, which is your innate sense of healing, your power to heal, toward a future panacea. It's like it's like having a fire at your house. The fire engine comes, there's a fire hydrant right in front of your house, and they don't do anything because they say, we don't have our special fire retardant chemicals that we have to wait for the truck. Meanwhile, your house is burning down, and you can use water right in front of your house. Water. Existing supply already there. You have a pre-existing supply, and that's the power of God within you. And I want to get religious about this stuff, but that spirit, the vitality of your being is enough to handle anything. I almost never get a cold, a flu, a fever, anything, because I keep myself clean. I'm in a detoxification mode pretty much a lot of the time. Eat clean food, and this is what these supposed health authorities who are safeguarding your health, my health, could have been talking about. But did they? No. Maybe they gave it a little bit of credence, but instead of the isolation and the scare tactics and putting a mask on yourself, which deprives you of oxygen, maintains more carbon dioxide and moisture in there, which would create more viruses, they should say, look, every day when you're away from work or wherever, get in your house, get in your yard, excuse me, and breathe deeply for 5 and 10 minutes in the morning and at night. Breathe deeply, get that oxygen. Get that oxygen. You can do that. Easy. Free. It's free. Yes. Utterly free. Next step, move your body. Get the circulation going. Exercise. Run. Jump. Keep moving. Keep moving. Get those limbs moving. Do some aerobic or anaerobic activities. Are they saying that? No. If a mask deprives you of oxygen, oxygen is life, oxygen would bless the lungs, and the lungs is where this condition manifests. Don't your lungs need more energy and attention and love? Of course they do. They don't need ventilators. They need oxygen and air. That's simple. What else? What about the foods to keep you cleaned out? Why aren't they saying more fruits? More fruit. That'll cleanse you, give you energy, normal, good sugars, healthy sugars, and keep the cleansing process. Drinking more water every day. You need water. You need water to flush things out. Your cells need more water. How about greens? Building the body up to make it more resistant. Fresh whole greens, both raw in salads and lightly steamed. This is the best. We have all these things at our hands. Stay away from the junk food. Stay away from the sodas. Stay away from the liquors. Get natural sugars. Get fruits, veggies. This is what will bless you. I'm serious. Get more rest. Rest more at night. Do relaxations. Do relaxations. Whenever you can, do a meditation before you go to bed. Nothing special. Could be close your eyes and tuning into the breath. It could be meditating on the light in your third eye. These are very simple things you can do. That will center you. Reduce the stress. Reduce the stress. And then there's vitamins. We've heard that doctors in Hong Kong and then ones in New York later were using high doses of vitamin C, and it was affecting a cure. At least people were getting better. Vitamin C, vitamin D, D3, 5 to 10,000 milligrams. Is it milligrams? Well, something like that they were talking about. And getting in the sun. We need the sun. The sun is free. It's healing. That's what's here for us. Sun, vitamin D, D3, vitamin A, zinc. Zinc we've heard a lot of good about that. So a combination of all these things, basic self-care, basic principles of health. Why aren't they telling us this? On purpose. On purpose. Because this isn't about nature. This isn't about healing. This is about getting something that the drug companies own that'll make people millions of dollars. And if you do your research, you will find out that any vaccine has its side effects. And if you don't believe me, do your research. And if this upsets you, you have you have a choice. You can turn this off and say, this guy is Mark, typical, he's nuts. But guess what? Who's healthy? I'm always healthy. It's true. Health is my divine birthright. But I tune in every day to the power of spirit. I do my deep breathing. I have my detox smoothies. I eat clean. Hey, not super rigid. I mean, I have different healthy grains, not potatoes. I eat different antibiotic-free, hormone-free meats. Yeah, I do these things. It's simple. You can spend your money on a lot of entertainment, a lot of crapola foods, fast foods, junk foods, etc. Or you can stick to the basics and use your resources, use your money to get healthy foods, healthy supplements. It's simple. Health should be simple. It should be available to every human being on this planet without it being a big thing like, oh God, I have to do, was Resveratrol, not Resveratrol, what am I thinking? Rems, something that Gilead is making, and it's like $1,000 a shot or something. Wish I could, REM, Resveratrol or something. Anyway, that's besides the point. They've had things like hydroxychloroquine for 50 or 60 years. Doctors have been using it, getting results, and yet it's being blackballed. Why? It's cheap. Can't make a lot of money on it. Yes, I've heard numerous doctors talk about that. Again, I'm not here to give a remedy or prescribe anything or really put down anyone. I'm just saying we can do a lot more, and we have not been given the truth about what we can do for ourselves. Right now, together, wherever you are, stand up, bare feet, flat on the floor. You can do this outside too, and I do it in the morning, and I ground myself. Feel my feet on a wooden floor or the concrete in the driveway. I actually get on the grass, on the dirt, and allow myself just to relax right into the ground, bare feet and all. The beach is the best. Just connect with Mother Earth. Feel the earth energy come up into you. See, the idea is that the earth is supporting you. The earth is a living entity. It is Mother Earth. Has all these things you need. The sun. Well, the sun's above, but the earth, the atmosphere, the oxygen, the greens, the fruits, everything is here. So ground yourself. Be still. Feel the power of the earth, the power of Mother Earth coming right up into your body. And really, you're taking all these negative electrons, which really bless your cells. And you don't have to get technical about it. Another thing it does, and I've seen a report, a number of doctors saying the same thing, how grounding really helps fight inflammation. I don't quite understand it, but a number of them were talking about that. I say, wow, that's cool. Because a lot of this whole story is about inflammation, inflamed lungs, cytokine storms. Things are being inflamed by the media's fear of this disease, being inflamed by the riots, being inflamed by fighting over all this business. No. You can find peace in a second. You have peace inside. It's just a matter of tuning into it. It's a matter of stopping, turning off the music, turning off the TV, turning off the dialogue, sitting in your chair, your favorite comfortable chair, and doing that. So right now, Mother Earth is nurturing us through our feet. And actually, Mother Earth does it in all directions. Through our head, through the pores of our skin. Here's another exercise we can do. Our bodies are all run by vital energy. In the East, they call it Qi, in Chinese, Qi, energy in Japan. Prana, it's a Sanskrit word, so people in India talk about prana. In the West, I don't know if we have an exact word. We say electromagnetic energy, but it may be even more spirit, more life force. Well, when you stop, tune into your body, tune into the atmosphere around you, it's as if your attention will breathe this Qi, Ki, Prana, vital life force right through you. In other words, you're tuning into the power of spirit. You're accessing spirit. Yeah, my belly just growled in appreciation and in agreement with that. Yeah, notice your belly. Sometimes your belly agrees. So, this is good. My hands are open, and I'm just attentively being aware, being present in this moment with you in my room, allowing this vital energy to come into me, to flow through me, to flow out of me. It's that simple. That simple. There goes my belly. What I'm telling you is that you don't have to be afraid for anything on this planet. You are the master. You are that mighty I am presence. Tune into the I am presence and know that I am whole. I am powerful. I am health incarnate. I am exactly where I need to be, and I only need to listen to myself. I don't mean that in an egotistical way. Yeah, listen. Everyone has answers for you at times. When you don't know, you ask. But when you ask, the answers come. They come welling up from deep within you. And just like on the highway today, suddenly I had that clear sense of, they're pushing you away from yourself, away from the fire hydrant right in front of your house that could give you the water to quench that burning, steering you away into something in the future, this supposed cure, this vaccine or vaccines, instead of saying, look at what we have right at hand. Let's be grateful for and use all that God has given us. My presence, my peace, the love I have. This self-care I'm talking about is love. And love is the greatest healer that will ever be. And it unites me with my health, unites me with all people, it unites me with nature, it unites me with God. Love. And love tells me, oh, you need to breathe more. You need to go outside, just sit in the sun. You need to take better care of what you put in your mouth. So how about some more fruit? How about some beautiful veggies? Appreciate a vegetable. Appreciate a piece of fruit. Give thanks for that animal that gave its life for you when you eat it. Do you think about that? You're just shoveling down meat. It's kind of disgusting. No, you give thanks for this dear animal that gave his life so you could have certain nutrients. And that's an amazing gift. Vitamins. See, all these things are really what you need. You need yourself. You need to take command of your health and know that you are the master that does not need to fear. Please don't. Yeah. I want you right now to make the commitment. So you can say this. Today, I commit myself to be aware of exactly what I need to sustain my temple, my physical organism, my spirit. And because I know and because I am committed, I will do these things because I love myself. I really love myself enough to give myself what I need. See, you're giving yourself. You're doing it. You're not waiting for everyone. You're not waiting for the expert to tell you what you need to do or the condition you're in. You just need to jump on that train inside and ride it to health. So you are activating your health right this second by taking these words in and honestly knowing more than believing, I know what I need to do. And I have the power from on high to do it. It's that simple. I do it every day, and it blesses me like crazy. And perhaps I'm more naturally disciplined than the normal person, but that's okay, because that just shows that there's a lot of self-love going on here. Not narcissistic love, but self-love that tells me what I need to do to care for myself, to be close to my wife, to keep the love and communication going. I'm communicating with my own being and allowing my body to speak, to say things. Did I overdo it? Am I neglecting it? Am I putting stuff into my mouth that really I shouldn't? So know today that love meets all your needs, all your human needs. You start there. See, when you're fully in a loving state, where's the fear? Where's the stress? It simply doesn't matter because it doesn't really exist when you do that. If you stay fully in love, in a state of love with yourself, with others, not in judgment and hate and fear, what can touch you? What can touch me? I mean, my purpose is to keep this temple in the highest, the best condition possible, so it's not in my way when I connect with spirit. I'm not hung up on the body, hung up on my mind, my mental processes, the fear thing, the stress, the doubts, the insecurities, this and that. No. I've just let them dissolve so I can be with spirit. It does take being still. But then you realize what you need to do. So, I'm with you all the way on this. I trust you. I trust you're going to do the best thing for yourself because you can care for yourself more than anyone else on this planet. You know what you need. You got it, baby. You are good to go. You are good to walk outside and be fearless. Walk into a supermarket, walk into a Target, walk into a Home Depot, wherever it is, and you're good. People, mask or no mask, you are good. You're good to go. You're not needing to keep yourself away from anything. Your system can handle it. Your system is powerful. You've been handling millions upon millions of viruses your entire life. It's not that just this one new one comes along and is going to knock you off. No, no, no. When your system is strong, it ain't got a chance. No way. No way. So I leave you with this. This has been my blessing, my pep talk, my understanding. And I know it's working for me, it's working for my wife, it's working for my children, and it can work for you too. Perfect love casts out fear. I love you. Go forward in health. See you again.